Sir, I have two questions, Your Honor.
No, I'm the one asking you questions. Ba't ikaw magtatanong sa
No, sir,
akin? Pinapaligtad
I
mo
have
na
two
naman.
questions to respond to, sir.
Ang sinasabi natin, yung huwag mong ihiwalay yung LTO office. Ito lang ang huwag mong isasali yung ibang opisina. I'm
Across
not
all
talking about
agencies.
general
Yun pong-
procurement. Ikaw naman, kanina ka pa eh. Ang dami mong palusot. Pinagkukumpara ko lang ngayon. Noong humarap sa amin ng LTO, ang aming palagay doon, nilaban nila, they presented and they defended their budget. Nandun kami. And we approved their budget, knowing that they're the ones who will implement their budget. Ito yung problema eh.
Dahil sa papel na lisensya, ginisa naman ni Congressman Rodante Marcoleta ang DOTR kung bakit hinarang nito ang kontrata na nagkakahalaga ng lagpas 50 milyon gamit ang isang special order na para sana ay sa LTO sa pagpapagawa ng lisensya ngayong taon.
There was no change in policy. And
Pero change in policy, ikaw naman, 50 million nga yun sa kanya, 1 billion. Ang laki naman ng diferensya. Ano ka ba? Do not give me that kind of reason. That's red herring.
yes,
The first
Your
thing, you have to settle this. Kami, ang pagkakaalam namin, members of Congress, nung in-approve namin ang budget nila, they presented the budget to us, they defended it well, pumayag kami, okay, tapos. Ang tanging alam namin, sila ang implementing agency. Alam naming under ninyo sila. Why are you changing the rules now? You cannot even show us that you are more competent now than they are, because we will not believe that.
Ang special order na ito ay nagsasaad na kapag ang procurement ng LTO o ang pagbili ng lisensya at plaka ay lalagpas ng 50 million pataas, ay kinakailangan ipasa na sa DOTR at sila na ang bahala dito.
Ang alam namin as members of Congress, dahil kami ang nakaharap, and before us, they presented and defended their own budget, ang alam namin until today, they are the implementing agency. They are the implementing agency. E ngayon, kayong mag-i-implement, paano ngayon ito?
Matatandaan nyo na hindi nga nagkasundo ang LTO at DOTR kung sino ba ang hawak sa bidding na nagkakahalaga ng lagpas 50 million sa pagpapagawa ng lisensya. Para sa kaalaman ng lahat, ang DOTR ay ang mother agency ng LTO at pinipilit nito na ang LTO daw ang siyang may kasalanan dahil hindi ito sumunod sa patakaran ng procurement process.
For the longest time, sila ang gumagawa nito. Ngayon, ikaw kakukuha mo pa lang ng duty na yun to procure, ibig mong sabihin, nakuha mo na yung competence na yun. Kasi kinakailangan you give us a reasonable level of comfort. Ang gusto ko yung magkausap because I believe parang walang nangyaring consultation eh. Sa pakikinig ko lang kanina nung ma-reduce yung 50 million, ma-reduce sa 50, parang hindi man lang nakonsulta yung, hindi lang siguro si ASEC Tugade, but including those other officials that have been affected by the swift and far-reaching effect of such an SO.
Definitely, Mr. Chair, number one, hindi po ako personally ang nagbaba ng authority. It was
Hindi,
a
pag
policy
sinasabi kong ikaw, I'm addressing DOTR.
Hindi makaporma ang mga representative ng DOTR kay Congressman Marcoleta. Ito ay dahil wala rin sa pandinig ang DOTR Secretary Jaime Baustista na siyang humaranga sa kontrata para sa milyon-milyong plaka at lisensya ngayong taon. LTO ba o DOTR ang may kasalanan? Pakinggan ng mabuti ang mga argumento ng DOTR.
Mr. De Leon, let us make it quick and painless. Si ASEC Tugade at saka si ASEC Wadis, pareho lang ang posisyon nila sa LTO. Diba? ASEC silang pareho. The question is, during the time of ASEC Wadis, the signing authority is 1 billion. Tapos si ASEC Tugade naging 50 million and below. Ano bang problema? Bakit nagpalit tayo ng policy? Sagutin mong mabuti yan.
Mr. Chairman, we would like to submit that there was actually no change in policy. Ito pong authority up to 50 million is found in earlier department orders of the department. As early as Department Order 2017-007, nandito na po yung 50 million threshold.
No. No. Ang sinasabi natin, yung huwag mong ihiwalay yung LTO office. Ito lang ang huwag mong isasali yung ibang opisina. Kaya nga, ang premise ko pareho silang ASEC. Pareho silang LTO head. Doon lang tayo, huwag mo nang isali yung iba. Anong pinag-iba nung dalawa? Kasi, until and unless you were able to give me a reasonable justification kung bakit ibinaba mo yung signing authority, magtataka lang ako dyan. Pine-personal mo, di ba?
Definitely, Mr. Chair, number one, hindi po ako personally ang nagbaba ng authority. It was
Hindi,
a
pag
policy
sinasabi
guide.
kong ikaw, I'm addressing DOTR. Ikaw kasi yung spokesperson, di ba?
There was no change in policy. And,
Pero change in policy, ikaw naman, 50 million nga yun sa kanya, 1 billion. Ang laki naman ng difference. Ano ka ba? Do not give me that kind of reason. That's red herring. Nakakaintindihan tayo.
Yes,
You know
Your
what red herring is.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Sagutin mo lang yun. Tapos na tayo. Anong Kaya nga sabi ko sa ika, mas magandang lalaki ba si Asek Guadis kesa kay...
Sir, pwede ba mag-object dyan sa statement mo na yan?
Yes, yes, please.
Hindi po.
Oh.
Wala pong pinag-iba, Mr.
Wala
Chair.
nga
The same
pinag-iba.
Assistant
Ang
Secretary.
sabi ko sa iyo, the two gentlemen, kung halimbawa aalisin mo yung LTO, they're both irrelevant. Kaya lang sila naging relevant because of the office attached to them. Ngayon, binigyan mo ng signing authority si Asek Guadis nung panahon niya, 1 billion. Nung panahon ni Asek Tugade, naging 50 million. Hindi mo ba may papaliwanag yun? O sige, para kasi kukunti ang panahon. Ano ang signing authority ngayon ni Asek Guadis sa LTFRB?
It's the same, sir. 50 million po.
Really?
All of us, sir, including the USEX po.
Really?
It's uniform, sir.
Okay, so kung naging uniform ngayon, ang nangyari ngayon, kaya lang nagkaroon ng 50 million signing authority para sa ganon yung procurement ay mapunta na sa CBAC sapagkat hindi niya na kayang mag-procure on his own dahil 50 million and below lang. That is the conclusion. That is the most logical conclusion. Wala akong maisip na dahilan. In order to migrate from the procurement ng LTO para mapunta tayo sa Central Bids and Awards Committee ng DOTR. That is the only logical conclusion. Next question. Kaya siyempre ako, nagtatagal kayo ng ano. Do you believe that given the fact na kayo na yung magpo-procure ngayon, will you be in a position to tell us that you have already acquired the competence, the skill, and knowledge that LTO has obtained over the years in relation to procurement? For example, there are processes. Hindi naman madali yun eh. They start with the market study. They start with the drafting of the TOR. Meron silang identification and setting of specification and then procurement and implementation. Do you think nung kunin mo ngayon yung experience na ginain ng LTO, nakuha nyo na? Kayo na ang mas competent to do this? Honest answer.
Sir, I have two questions, Your Honor, to...
No, I'm the one asking you questions. Ba't ikaw magtatanong
No,
sa
sir,
akin? Pinapaligtad
I
mo
have
na
two
naman.
questions to respond to, sir. I have two pending questions, sir. One
Oh,
on
sige.
the 50 million and another one on the
Hindi mo na
competency.
tinanong. Kanina pa, iniwan na kita dun eh. Gusto mo balikan yon?
So we'll respond, Your Honor, on the competency. The general procurement competency, we have that in the department, Your Honor. However, hindi naman po natin kinukuha or nire-replicate yung technical
ang
competence
tinatanong
ng
ko
LTO.
ngayon, alin ang sa tingin mo, honestly speaking, sapagkat sila, for the longest time, sila ang gumagawa nito. Ngayon, ikaw kakukuha mo pa lang ng duty na yun to procure, ibig mong sabihin, nakuha mo na yung competence na yun. Kasi kinakailangan you give us a reasonable level of comfort.
Your Honor, the general procurement competency naman po, standard yan
I'm
across
not
all
talking about
agencies.
general
Yun pong-
procurement. Ikaw naman kanina ka pa eh. Ang dami mong palusot. Pinagkukumpara ko lang ngayon. Can you freely and honestly tell us na yung competence ninyo ngayon, kayo magpo-procure na eh, is at par with the competence
Yes.
gained by the
Yes,
LTO?
Your Honor. Definitely, Your Honor.
You proved to us that you are competent.
Yes, Your Honor.
Paano nga?
Your Honor, the central bank is also procuring far bigger projects than this
Bakit
procurement.
tayo napunta sa central bank naman? Ano ba naman ito?
Sir, the central bank is the one procuring the license cards.
Oo nga. But you know, wala pa kayong necessary competence like the LTO had. Kasi nga, did you start the market study? Did you conduct a market study? Did you?
Mr.
Kaya nga,
Chairman, it's the role of the end user, in this case the LTO, to conduct that.
nirelegate mo na nga lang siya dun. Kaya nga kanina, ayaw mong tanongin yun eh. Ayaw mong sagutin yung tanong eh. Paano ngayon alam mo, this is very discomforting. I am very sad today, Mr. Chair, kasi itong department na gusto ko sana yung pagtutulungan, because this is how we can inspire confidence in government. LTO is a solid sectoral office of the DOTR. Pero ang nakikita namin, that's why we had a lot of misgivings itong nangyayari ngayon. Don't you believe that the LTO is the primary agency responsible for the registration of vehicles, the issuance of permits and licenses, the enforcement of traffic laws and regulations, even the adjudication of cases for the longest time? Ito yung problema namin eh. When LTO and DOTR face us during the last budget hearing, DOTR and LTO defended your own respective budgets. At kanina narinig kita, sabi mo, yung LTO has distinct and separate line item in the GAA. Ayaw mo nang aminin eh, ni-record ko nga rito eh. Kasasabi mo lang eh. Noong humarap sa amin ng LTO, ang aming palagay doon, nilaban nila, they presented and they defended their budget. Nandun kami. And we approved their budget. Knowing that they're the ones who will implement their budget. Ito yung problema eh. Nung ma-approve ang GAA, do you believe that the GAA is a law?
Yes, Your Honor.
What was the intent of the law? Ang alam namin, the implementing agency is LTO. That is why we approved the budget. Are you changing that? Paano ngayon yan? You are changing the very intent of the law. That was the intent of the legislature.
Mr. Chairman, our submission is that budget is lodged under the Office of the Secretary, Mr. Chairman.
Sinabi mo nga, they have a distinct and separate line item. Ngayon, ang alam namin as members of Congress, dahil kami ang nakaharap, and before us, they presented and defended their own budget, ang alam namin, until today, they are the implementing agency. They are the implementing agency. Ngayon, kayong mag-i-implement, paano ngayon ito? Have you thought of this like, sabi nga natin, sabi mo good housekeeping and governance. Pag nangyari ito, magkakaroon ng pendulum effect. Why? LTO will identify the budget, DOTR will procure, award, and sign contract, and then LTO will obligate the budget and issue a cash availability certificate. And then again, DOTR will issue the notice of proceed. And then LTO will inspect and then accept the goods and prepare the itong babayaran. And then DOTR pupunta na, you will approve the disbursement voucher. And then LTO goes back, babayaran nila the outstanding claims. Tingnan mo yung is this good housekeeping? Ito yung problema. And then, again, huwag niyong i-ignore yung ARTA and the processes under 9184 na sinabi mo. And then there is the accounting and budget processes. Baka magkaroon kayo ng problema later on. Yun ang aking sinasabi. Paano yun? Do you foresee all these legal difficulties?
Yes,
The first thing, you have to settle this. Kami, ang pagkakaalam namin, members of Congress, nung in-approve namin ang budget nila, they presented the budget to us, they defended it well, pumayag kami, okay, tapos. Ang tanging alam namin, Sila ang implementing agency. Alam naming under ninyo sila. Why are you changing the rules now? You cannot even show us that you are more competent now than they are, because we will not believe that. By experience, it will tell us mas competent sila. Ngayon, kung sinasabi nyo good housekeeping and governance, good governance and good housekeeping, is this a suggestion that the LTO is not exercising good housekeeping and good governance? Medyo hindi maganda yung implication kasi.
Mr. Chair, if I may be allowed to respond. Mr. Chair, the Secretary, as we understand it, is the alter ego of the President. And he decided to implement a policy decision in the entire department. And as his subordinates, we are implementing that policy decision. So as to the first point, yes, LTO is the implementing agency. But Mr. Chair, we are not talking here about the implementation of the project. We are talking here about the procurement of the project. So based on our understanding, Mr. Chair, these are two different things. Now, as to the point that whether LTO or DOTR is more competent, as the Secretary has explained it, what he sees is a collaborative approach. That's why the TOR will come from LTO.
Users.
They are also end users. So the Secretary is in effect not saying from now on you will do everything. What the Secretary is saying, we want the Department of Transportation and the LTO to work together as it should be in other departments. And that's why he came up with this policy, and that's why his instruction has always been find ways to cooperate not only with LTO but even with LTFRB and MRT3. And if it's any indication, Mr. Chair, other sectoral offices with the collaboration of USECIM has been able to undertake these activities. And lastly, Mr. Chair, to the point of the Honorable Congressman Marcoleta, we are here because we want to find a solution, and we are here to listen to insights and suggestions. And that's what we hope to get out of this meeting, Mr. Chair.
Chair,
Thank
I'd like
you.
to object to the statement of USEC. He does not dictate how we should question. What his expectations is irrelevant. He just said he expects us to ask questions with insights. I think it's very disrespectful.
Mr. Chair, if I may clarify, Mr. Chair, with your indulgence.
Finish na. Yes, you can clarify.
What I said, Mr. Chair, is joining this meeting, we are here to listen and to heed to the insights. I did not say, Mr. Chair, that we're expecting insights. What I said, Mr. Chair, we look forward to listening to these insights to the guidance of the Committee of Transportation, Mr. Chair. I am, forgive me if for the misunderstanding, Mr. Chair, but that is not my intention.
Ang gusto ko yung magkausap, because I believe parang walang nangyaring consultation eh. Sa pakikinig ko lang kanina nung ma-reduce yung 50 million, ma-reduce sa 50, parang hindi man lang nakonsulta yung, hindi lang siguro si ASEC, Tugade, but including those other officials that have been affected by the swift and far-reaching effect of such an SO. And please convey that to the good Secretary of the Department of Transportation, all in the interest of a good working family. I believe, Mr. Chair, even the best of family problems really arise like this. Pero hindi pa naman huli ang lahat para maayos natin. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.